Hey there guys, we got a new banner on Global, a new enhancement batch, and a new latent ability for Kimono Fina. So I'm going to be taking them to a few trials and just trying them out. You know, I had a few extra resources, so I enhanced a few of them. I bought Kimono Fina as latent. I only bought one of them because the other one is pretty bad. But I did buy her passive latent, which is the good one. So we're going to be trying out some of these new units. Units like Sacred Shield Charlotte, she got some great enhancements. She's the only enhanced unit on this team. We're doing we're doing Kimono Fina. Her passives boosted her burst damage quite a bit. Unfortunately, she's AoE and she's Chaos Wave frame, so she's not going to be that good in Dark Visions. But she'll still probably destroy all the current content in the game as far as trials go. And we're using Pinello. We're not using her as a DPS, we're using her as a support unit this time. She'll be doing double Mirage and 130% in perils. The damage for this team is all about Kimono Fina. And the rest of the team is Rosa to provoke and do Bird Killer. And Selfie, again, is not a DPS. Selfie is going to be our healer this time. People don't really realize this about Selfie, but she's got an almost completely loaded support and healing kit. So she can heal, buff, etc. So here's the gear real quick. And this gear is pretty high-end. It's going to probably skew the results and make you think these enhancements were amazing. Overall, in my honest opinion, this batch of enhancements, other than Charlotte's were great. But all the rest of the enhancements, I mean, they're good. Like Elena, Morgana, Kimono Fina, they boosted their stats and their usability quite a bit. But they're still kind of far behind the top day DPS. But for old units, they're fine. But I just don't really want to give the idea that the reason we're going to crush these trials is because the enhancements were so amazing and made them top of the hill DPS. It's more about the powerful gear we're going to be using and the team synergy. But yeah, anyway, let's not be negative at the start of the video, because I am kind of excited that they actually did buff them at all. I mean, they've been doing 0 or 1 latent ability a month, and actually we only got 1 latent ability again for Kimono Fina. It's a little bit of a slow rollout. But anyway, we're going to start on the Chocobo trial, and we'll do a few more trials after this. So once it loads, we'll get in here. Now Kimono Fina is pretty terrible on the first 3 turns of the fight, and then on turn 4 and 5, she's going to drop a nuclear bomb. But she takes a few turns to get ready. Now Charlotte is, with her enhancements, can now double cast on turn 1, and if you use this Light of Grandshelt, it turns on double cast for 6 more turns. It's pretty cool. And we're also going to cover. We're going to use Selfie to triple. We're going to do Wall for resist and 40% general mitigation. We're going to do Boost for all stat buff as well as immunity to all debuffs. And we're going to do Ready to fill LB gauge so we can get Charlotte's LB next turn. Okay, we'll entrust the rest of the way if we need to. Rosa will just go ahead and sure aim for a little bit of Bird Killer. Pinello is going to triple cast. We're going to do, now her Mirage is only single target, but it's a double stack. So for now, we're just going to Mirage all 3 of the back units with double Mirage. The front row units are all evading. I should have pointed that out in the setup, but they're all evading. Now again, like I mentioned, we're going to be doing pretty terrible damage for the first few turns, and then on turn 3, we're going to just destroy everything. So we're just going to go ahead and AoE chain some really weak Chaos Wave. This is actually Chaos Wave, not Chaos Wave Awakened. This is the old version. Well, I'll say it's really weak, and then we did 7% on the setup turn. But I mean, this trial is overall whatever. Alright, so Charlotte took 0 damage, because her enhancements are... No, yeah, Charlotte's enhancements are crazy. Crazy good. So let's go ahead and use her LB. We'll put Mirage on the back 3 units again with Pinello. Selfie doesn't really have anything to do this turn. Neither does Rosa. I guess Selfie will slot and just boost an aura. Whatever. And Kimono Fina, again, this turn, we're going to, let's see, we're going to triple. We're going to do Profusion of Lotus. That's going to turn on quad cast for the next 3 turns after this. And the reason I chose to do it on turn 2 instead of turn 1, that way it lines up with our double burst. Oh, not Dawn. We don't want to use Dawn yet. Yeah, We're doing her rotation to where we set up her max possible burst on turn 3 and 4. Alright, apparently all these lotuses on the screen are pretty laggy. But whatever. I gotta be honest, I'm a little bit impressed that her setup turns are doing that. I kind of figured the setup turns would be terrible. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and quadruple. We're going to now set up for the burst next turn. So we're going to Dawn. We're going to consecutive Bullseye. Oops, no, not going to do it that way. We're going to quadruple. We're going to Dawn. Then we're going to Arrowhead, which is a mod boost for later. Then we're going to consecutive and Arrow of Light. Friend is going to quadruple. We're going to Dawn, Arrowhead, consecutive, and Arrow of Light. We'll go ahead and do this on the Chocobo, the fat one. This is a single target skills, and they don't chain or anything. This is like almost exclusively set up. Yeah, that did like nothing. Which is whatever. Alright, Charlotte, let's go ahead and put up magic mitigation and nothing really else to do. Whatever. Yeah, she has double cast with nothing to really use it on. We actually don't need heals at Rosa, so we'll just do sure aim because whatever. We'll put up Mirage again with Pinello, and Selfie has nothing really going on. We'll just do slots, boost, and aura because sure. Okay, next is turn 4. Next is when the fun comes. We're gonna be doing plenty of DPS. Alright, so you saw the Fat Chocobo got dispelled this turn, so he lost his Imperil, he got healed. This is why we brought Pinello. Pinello is going to use her LB, which is going to AoE Imperil by Ice to 130%. And then Kimono Fina is going to quadruple. We're going to quadruple Phosphorus Ice. And this should do large amounts of DPS. Let's go ahead and wait for this to finish. Wow. That's a slow-hitting LB. I have never used it before. Okay. We're also going to go ahead and use Fenrir real quick to Mirage for the party, because we're not using double Mirage, just in case we don't kill all the babies. Alright, let's see what kind of damage we deal with her burst turn. Now don't forget, she bursts 2 turns in a row, so she'll do the exact same burst next turn, which is pretty good. So we have the blue Chocobo, but we're chaining Ice. We're going to chain Light next turn. So let's see, Charlotte will just, she still has cover. So we'll imperil both of these to Light for next turn. Okay, so they're both imperiled to Light. And Selfie, doesn't have anything to do. I brought Selfie to heal, and there's nothing to heal. So whatever. Alright, there's the threshold. Pretty painful on Charlotte, even with her enhancements. But it's like whatever. Okay, so now we win the fight on turn 5 with a double burst Kimono Fina. Pretty nice damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now keep in mind the burst is elemental locked. The first one we did was ice element. Now we're doing light. You can of course do it in either order. You could do the ice first or the light first. But that's pretty good. Pretty good. 5 turns, 3 turns of setup, and 2 turns of real damage. Not bad. I just wish he was single target. Of course, single target would be bad for that trial, but it would allow me to use her in Dark Visions. You just can't use AoE in Dark Visions because it gets ruined by the cast cancel. Anyway, let's jump into another trial with a few more new units, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, next we're going to be trying out Morgana, and Eileen is going to come along because she's the arch rival, and they got their, like, arch rival synergy boosted. We're going to go to Scorn of the Wicked Moon. Now, of course, this trial is like a year old. It's super easy to be destroyed by any current day units. But the only thing anyone ever talks about Morgana is she's got evocation damage. She can ignore mitigation, so why not, just for the fun of it, go and ignore some mitigation? And we'll do another trial with Morgana and Elena afterwards for like a more current trial. But I mean, we're gonna do a moon run. So we've got Enhanced Charlotte. She's going to be our tank. And I just want to point out, of course, this is really powerful gear. But look at these stats. 30k hit points, basically. And 2100 spirit. Like, she is kind of insane on the stat side these days. Rena, of course, will be doing her re-raise as well as stat buffing for us. We'll be doing Warrior of Light for covering and barriers every now and then. Elena is here mostly because she has to come to give Morgana her mod boost. She's going to be chaining Bolting Strike with the two Elenas. So I gave her some Spirit Slayer, Undead Killer, etc. And we're going to be doing Morgana. Her enhancements, truthfully, are probably not worth bothering with. But I use Morgana in the arena. I've been using her as my one of my arena units for like a year. And I'll still be using her even in the Neovisions because evoke skills ignore cover, dodge, provoke, or not provoke, but it ignores everything. You cannot stop evoke skills in arena. She's great in the arena. So I figured I'd go ahead and enhance her and then play with her in trials as well. We gave her some evocation gear so she can ignore the Moon's mitigation. And Raester built me one as well. Fully enhanced Morgana. I didn't even check if she's fully. I'm sure she is fully enhanced. It looks like it. I'm not entirely sure if that's fully enhanced, but let's hope so. It probably is. So let's go and see how well we do. Fair warning, I've never used Morgana before. Or if I have, it was like in some crazy run where she wasn't really providing much because she's never been very good. So I'm going to figure out as I go. I looked at her wiki page and I made my own rotation for her, which may or may not be the optimal way to play her, but we're gonna try it. Alright, so to start off, we're going to have Warrior of Light. He's going to go ahead and cover with mitigation. Charlotte is going to do her cooldown and I guess cover. Rena, we need stat buff. I don't want to use your cooldown yet, so we're not going to do that stat buff. I forget which one Rena's stat buff. Here it is, reflection. And we don't need a defense buff. I guess we'll give a defense buff to Warrior of Light. He doesn't need it, but, you know, whatever. Alright, now Elena. Remember how I always had troubles, like, which multicast do I use for Elena? Well, that's not going to be a problem anymore. I now know what I'm doing with Elena. We're going to do Holy as well as our element. Myriad Arcana. Okay, so based on what I saw on the wiki, I think I should be doing Elemental Innervation, Unstable Energy, Bursting Luminosity, and Arcane Trade. Okay, so we're gonna try this rotation with Elena. So Innervation, Unstable, Bursting, and Arcane Trade. Alright. Oh, you know what I forgot? That was a setup turn. Wow. But I forgot that Elena can't even hurt the boss until the mitigation goes away. So Elena's actually going to do nothing. Oh, the moon hit point locks too, and it's gonna mess up our cooldown. Well, that's gonna suck. Alright, Morgana. Well, if the boss didn't hit point lock, the plan would have been, yeah, stupid Morgana, or Elena can't even help here. Well, the plan was Holy Radiance, and then double Bursting Luminosity, and then we're gonna cap that with Freezing Brand, one of her new skills. But the boss is gonna hit point lock at 40%, so this is so wasted. This is a wasted clear. Double Bursting, and then we cap it with Freezing Brand. Yeah, Elena cannot help here. Damn it. Alright. Oh, seriously? And Irina can't even do her LB for re-raise? I mean, we've got the cooldown, but I wanted the cooldown for the after one. I guess we'll... Oh, Charlotte's got us. Alright, Charlotte, I haven't used Charlotte since I got Cecil. Fill LB gauge. Yeah, let's go ahead and Veil Sacred Frost twice to fill LB gauge. So now we can do Rena's LB here. Um, I mean, we just guard here. Oh, this is really annoying. It's because this kills all our cooldowns. So all our cooldowns are gone now. Damn. All right, so we need re-raise again. So let's Mother's Protection and something. So that's mitigation. We need General Mitt. Do we need General Mitt? No, we don't need General Mitt. All right, we've got General Mitt. So now we need Magic Mitt, which is this. That also gives re-raise. And I guess we'll do a haste for fill rate buff. Okay. Warrior of Light. Let's do a barrier, I guess. Elena will do this for magic buff. And Morgana. Unfortunately, Morgana. All your cooldowns are gone. Alright, so we're going to double bursting. Oh, no, we're going to Radiance first. Alright, so we're going to Radiance, bursting, and what's that other cooldown she has? I know she's got a way to fill LB gauge, or Esper gauge. It's called Arcane Blessing, right here in front of me. Alright, yeah, we're going kind of off the rails here. I didn't realize the moon would die this quickly. I mean, I knew it would die fast, but not this quickly. So this we're going off script. It's alright, we're fine. Is he still imperiled? I forgot about that. Is he still imperiled? He is still imperiled. Okay. Yeah, sure, whatever. Let's go ahead and just do this. So we got the re-raise from Rena, so we're fine there. I mean, I guess we'll just go ahead and finish him off now. Sure. That works. Okay, so that didn't quite go the way I planned it on paper, but I mean, it worked. Okay, sure. Elena, I forgot Elena can't even hit the boss. Elena was going to chain Bolting Strike with that, and I checked it, and it does work with Bolting Strike. But, I totally forgot about the mitigation. Well, okay, sure. It worked in any case. Oh yeah, that was kind of amusing. All right, let's try a more recent trial. Let me decide which one, and we'll see you guys when I figure it out. All right, guys. So we did the moon, and that wasn't really very exciting. It kind of went too quickly. So we're going to be going to a newer trial, Scorn of the Sworn 8 of Palladia, and we're going to be using this time. We're going to be using double. What's her name? Elena with Morgana to cap with her finisher skills. So we're going to have our Charlotte. She's going to be covering the magic. Lots of resistances across the board because it's the Veritas fight. Luna Freya for just imbuing, buffing, healing, etc. The usual stuff. We're going to be doing Kamari for double Mirage. She's also going to be our provoking tank. We're going to be doing Morgana for capping with her, what's it called? Her unlock skills. I forget what they're called. Freezing Brand and something else. And we're going to be doing Elena for the primary DPS. She'll be actually able to hit this time because these guys don't have mitigation. We've got 300% human killer, and I geared mine for some extra LB damage, 185 LB damage. Which is, you know, her LB is pretty strong. It's not like her main DPS, but it's pretty good. Zodiac is going to be with us. He's got 300% human killer as well, and just some decent stats. Looks like he built higher on magic, which is actually good. Mine's higher on attack, his is higher on magic. Because depending on the Veritas we're fighting, they have higher defense or higher spirit. Like Earth Veritas has really high defense and lower spirit, and then Water Veritas is the opposite. So it's kind of nice that he built more for the magic side. Alright, so we're going to be spending like one turn setting up, and then we'll just be going for some damage. Technically, for Elena's best rotation, you want to use her LB like on turn 2. But I'm pretty sure these guys will be dying quickly enough that I don't even care about that. We're just going to DPS them on turn 2. We're not going to use her LB. Let's reflex. Luna Freya will imbue and magic mitt. Charlotte will. You know, I should have general mitted with Luna Freya. That was my mistake. I'm not going to reset, though. Too bad. So we'll just cover with her. Morgana will do her cooldowns. And I don't think she has, like, a barrier or anything. She doesn't. Oh, well, whatever. Yeah, this first turn's mostly just set up. So we already imbued. Let's see. So we already imbued. So we need Way of the Aurora. Aurora Arts. And just Blade of Crystal a little bit. Let's see. Way of the Aurora. Actually, we can. Oh no, we can General Mitt with the other Elena. Way of the Blossom. I forgot about that. So we're actually good on General Mitt. So we'll do that. So we're gonna kill Breeze with the Bolt first. Alright, that's fine. This whole team's huge spirit. Alright, so like I said, if we use her LB here, it'd be a lot more damage for the next turn. But we're just gonna go straight into damaging right now. And let's go ahead and kill oh yeah, at the top. We'll just use Freezing Brand, doesn't really matter which one you use. And these are actually magic skills, by the way, for Morgana. Oh, you saw that, like, cap damage? That's pretty decent. Those are magic skills, so those use, like, magic killers and all that. The rest of the team doesn't really have a whole lot to do here. Alright, that was simple. Charlotte, let's have you fill mana along with Luna Freya. We'll go ahead and kill these. Okay. Respectable. Let's take these out in one shot. Alright, so because these guys go immune to damage, we're just going to go ahead and LB immediately. Let's reflex. Well, they don't go immune to damage because of the stupid Earth Veritas. Let's imbue water. And let's do Benevolence for the LB damage boost. Charlotte can just LB here. Let's see, Morgana. Gonna do your stuff. And I guess you will try to, like, sort of cap a little bit. It's probably not going to. Oh, it would have been so nice to finish him off. But okay. Whatever. Oh, and Breeze of the Earth went low as well. Alright, let's go ahead and just triple. Again, we could power up here, but, like, I don't care. We're not going to. I think these can probably finish off the Breeze of the Earth. Yeah, we can. Perfect. Alright, so she has 2 turns of damage mitigation, but we're going to try to cheese it a little bit with Morgana. I wonder if she can finish him off. No. That would have been cool. Unfortunately, we got to just wait it out. Alright. Okay, just wait around for a minute. Let's go ahead and re-imbue with Light Element. And we'll wait. Next turn, the boss's mitigation's gone. Yeah, this fight always. If you can't one-shot one of these guys, it slows you down quite a bit. Come on, Charlotte, chill out. All right. That was only double cast, but whatever. That's all we're gonna need. All right, there go the Veritas of the Frost. Next up is water and fire. So let's go ahead and mitigate. We can't imbue water. Benevolence and I guess Light of Order. Kamari will reflex. Morgana will do all her cooldown stuff. And Elena's will, Speed of Light. We'll go ahead and Way of the Aurora. Aurora Arts. And I guess we'll do Ice Element. Let's see. Twilight, Way of the Aurora, Aurora Arts, and Ice Element. We'll try to kill Veritas of the Waters first if possible. Yeah, this stage is always painful. But whatever. Alright, so Charlotte will just dispel this one with the Holy Torch. Then Lunafreya will re-imperil it to ice. Let's see, ice. And we'll do a heal buff. Kamari will reflex. And let's kill off Ice Veritas with Blade of Crystal. You know what? Let's try the LB for the fun of it. Now that we're let's see, where's the ice? We'll cap with Morgana. There we go. Perfect. Oh, we got both of them. Okay. Is Morgana's skill AoE or single target? The capping skill. I never looked. Is it AoE? It's AoE. I never realized that. Okay. Interesting. It's Myriad Arcana. So she can cap AoE. That's kind of cool. In that case, let's go ahead and try for a one-shot again. So we're gonna wave the Aurora Arts, and let's do Ice again. Let's see. Come on. Elena has too many skills. Like, she's cool and all, but she's got too many skills, and I clicked the wrong one. Let's wave the Aurora Arts, and Ice. Kamari will Mirage. Let's see. Lunafreya will Benevolence and will Water Imbue. You know, I shouldn't Water Imbue into a next turn, should I? Let's Benevolence and Light of Salvation instead. And what does LB with Charlotte? Okay. Yeah, because they dispel their imperils. Alright, so Lunafreya will re-imbue, and we will re-imperil to Ice. Let's go ahead and do the LB with these two, and we're going to AoE cap with, whatever this girl's name is, with Freezing Brand. That's so cool that it's AoE. I didn't realize. Alright, start the LB. 1, 2, send Morgana. Okay. I actually probably could have AoE OTK'd all the waves if I realized that. I'm still learning these units. It's fine. But that was fine. That was fine. Okay, that'll be it for today. I might do some more tomorrow. As far as Vaughn, I think I already mentioned, or if I didn't, I'll be using him a whole lot more, like, you know, during real trials in the future, so I didn't really think he was really someone to go and just crush old trials with. But anyway, hope it's been enjoyable. I will see you guys next time.